2020 continues with Elizabeth Vargas.
We've done so many stories about domestic abuse on this program, and tonight one more. But this one is in the glare of a very public spotlight. Rihanna breaking her silence for the first time. As baffling as it is why those in abusive marriages stay, it's even more confounding why you do it when you're dating, when you're young, and when you're free and can make your own choices. Tonight, all these things addressed by a woman who is a megastar. Diane Sawyer has her story.
1,000 miles away, the Caribbean island of Barbados, where a little girl named Robin Rihanna Fenty grew up. Here she is in high school, singing in the auditorium for her friends.
And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on.
Then one day she sang for a tourist, an American music producer, who flew her to New York, and at the age of 16 years old, as fast as you can say umbrella, she became the force that is Rihanna.
I just had a dream. I had an idea. I knew what I wanted to do, and this is what I was going to do. All I wanted to do was make music internationally. You know, in Barbados, it's an unrealistic goal. You know, we're a small little island away from the United States.
And is it a true story that you had the hairbrush and you used to sing A Whole New World from Aladdin? Big number with the hairbrush in front of the mirror?
I think every little girl had that moment. That and the Little Mermaid song.
But not your mother's mermaid. Her trademark is glamour, daring, strength, and steel. 15 million albums later, she has more #1 hit songs than anyone in this decade, and controls an empire of corporate endorsements, fashion spreads, and a bank account in the multi-millions. And by her side, a boyfriend who was her match for fame and money, Chris Brown, who outsang and outdanced everyone at the Video Music Awards in 2007. He was the nice kid in the bow tie who didn't drink or do drugs. They had met when he was 15, she 16. Two very rich, very young supernovas rocketing toward the top.
Had you been in love before? Was he your first big love?
He was definitely my first big love. He always played. He played a lot, so it was a good feeling to come out of the adult lifestyle and just, when you're in your room, just be yourself. We were best friends, so we fell in love with each other. To fall in love with your best friend, it can be scary.
Scary.
We just fell really fast, and the more in love we became, the more dangerous we became for each other, equally as dangerous, because it was a bit of an obsession.
Flash forward February 7th, 2009. Two very different sets of photographs tell a dramatic story. Here, in the evening, the couple attending a party for the Grammys. He was 19, she just 20.
I was very happy. We had a blast that night.
Several hours after that, something happened. Another photo, broadcast by TMZ. Rihanna, swollen, bruised, battered.
The picture taken that night, have you looked at it?
I get very embarrassed. I feel humiliated. I get angry all over again. Every time I see it, the whole thing plays back in my head. So I don't like to see it.
Why be ashamed? Why would you be ashamed?
I fell in love with that person. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with. So far in love. So unconditional that I went back. It's humiliating to see your face like that. It's humiliating to say that this happened, to accept that.
She says she and Brown were in the car on the way home from that Grammy party. He was driving, and over the next 30 minutes, here's what happened. She saw a text message on his cell phone from an old girlfriend. She got angry.
I caught him in a lie, and he wouldn't tell the truth, so I wouldn't drop it. I kept saying I couldn't take that he kept lying to me, and he couldn't take that I wouldn't drop it, because obviously his back was up against the wall. The truth is right here in the text message. So it escalated into him being violent towards me, and it was ugly.
We've read the police report.
It says he shoved her against her window, punched